named Rick Beato. Let's get to it, Rick B. Wait,
what was the idea behind recording the drums without the cymbals?
Because we thought of it as a roomy drum sound, the cymbals are always the loudest, splashiest thing, and they end up taking over the track. So it becomes a limitation in what you can do later.
And the compression on the room mics is what gives it that
big room sound. And I remember asking Steve when he played this to not hit the cymbals at all. And if there were going to be cymbals, we would overdub them. And I think the plan was always to overdub them, but for whatever reason, we just never did. It just probably never seemed necessary.
Okay, guys, less is what?
You know the better. Ba-doom, boom, 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 ba-doom. In all honesty, that's kind of smart. I didn't even think about that, and it sounded good. Anyways, we're getting copyright for that. But
No. Rick Beato's fighting YouTube. We no longer get copyrighted for doing music. It's clearly not.
Wait, are we seriously?
Yeah, but I wouldn't go too handball with it. But they were talking right here. I don't think it'll get flagged. Anyways, and Rick posted that video without getting flagged, so I think we're fine to record it.
Rick Flag?
Greaser Commandos. Anyways,
James Gunn insert? No.
That's Rick Flag Senior. More like, it looks more to me, it's Frank Grillo insert. Pretty obviously. Frank Grillo insert into Elena Rostovic. Insert into the princess. Mar doing that Pete insert. Anyway, so we're talking about Rick De La.
Well, we have
De La Bellagio.
Rick and Rick.
So wait, no. So Rick Rubin says, "Hey, we got a genius in Gimnasio, a genius idea. And we're just gonna not have cymbals on this record, which I think works for low energy music because." Mark, can you take a look? Let's see. Oh yeah, actually.
I have an energy drink.
I just need one hand from you. But guys, we're gonna look at kittens. So this is catchy. This is catchiness, memorability, how iconic it is. This is intensity or energy, right? And so if you have a pop song, right, and you're here, and you add cymbals to it, what does it do? Cymbals are loud, noisy, high pitched. They kind of are they're abrasive to your ears. And so the whole point is, with a drum kit, you have things that are low and not abrasive. You have things that are in the middle that are minimally abrasive. You have things that are really abrasive and ring out. Cymbals are those. They ring out and they're really abrasive. And so if you take out all of the higher energy parts of the drums, it can really keep the track in this lower energy range and keep it being a really calm song. If the reason the song is so catchy or memorable is because it's pretty and inherently has to be lower energy and chill, and there's just a certain rhythm of low energy it needs to lull you into, and that's the mental space you need to be in, then it's be a good idea not to have the cymbals. Some of the Smith songs, they're really sparsely,
well, the thing is because something is there doesn't mean you need to play it.
Yeah.
Seriously, if you have...
Well, what is the thing supposed to do? What's the song supposed to do?
That's a really good idea to come up with, parts for a song, just songs, where you have someone on the kit, and you just remove part of the kit.
Yeah.
And you're hey, what can you make
Well,
with
it's
this?
like trying to come up with a song on a guitar with 4 strings. That's how they came up with Nookie by Limp Bizkit. Now, say what you will about Limp Bizkit, and if you say anything bad, I'm going to murder you in your sleep, and I'm going to kill you and slit your throat. I'm going to wear your intestines like a cloak.
I'm going to play in your blood. Don't you like a pig and play
in Minecraft. Now.
In Minecraft.
Watch it? No, in Minecraft. You put this down.
Yes, because you keep raising it.
Boom, 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 do a little twerk. No, but so what do you think? So this whole Rick and Rick, do you think, how do we rate Rick? Because we're supposed to bully them, right? We don't need to bully them. It's just way more fun. Mark, what can we bully Rick for? Whoa, he's got, wait a minute. Guys,
I was about to say.
He looks like a Who from Whoville. He looks like Sidney Lou Who. He looks like bro got the Sidney Lou Who haircut. Bro wanted the barber said, give me Sidney Lou Who.
I was about to say, he needs to shave that off.
No, dude. That's Mark, let's just see. Imagine go zzz, minus 80 aura instantly.
Bro, he does nothing for his hair. Like, nothing at all.
Bro, look how red he is, too. Look how red. Dude is turning into the Lorax and Sidney Luhu. He couldn't pick. Dude, you know what? Bro is based in Seuss-Pill. Dude is based in Seuss-Pill. Based Seuss-Pill Mogger.
Seuss from Gravity Falls.
Seuss Storm. Damn, this shit is fantastic. I'm fautistic. Fantastic. Fautistic 4. Okay. Tough crowd. Cranky. Cranky! So what do you think about this? This is just friggin'... I feel so bad now. He's such a nice guy, but okay, this is just a warning, guys. Get your paraben-free sunscreen. Your sunscreen that doesn't have, like, cancer chemicals. But get some sunscreen. Because trust me, like, it's leather red. He looks like a lizard person. Lizard. If you took a lizard person and bro got Zoidberg fit. He got the Zoidberg skin.
He does look like Zoidberg.
That's a Futurama reference. For all you kids and boomers, Futurama is a show by, I don't know how good it was. I saw it a while ago.
It was pretty good.
No, but that's what we were thinking it is. I also thought Austin Powers was great.
There's good bits in Futurama.
We don't
but
remember.
It's not that great.
Third lesson. If you think something's good and you haven't seen it in a decade, don't say it's good, and it's the same thing if it's bad. Go watch it again. It's either going to be exactly what you think, or it can be completely different.
Sure. Early South Park is phenomenal. I'll go back and see that.
Well, first Batman movie, Michael Keaton, I thought, oh, that's great. And then I watched it again. It was even better than I thought. Same with the Spider-Man, Sam Raimi. They're incredible. Even Spider-Man 3, I was like, I thought this was going to be bad. It's like, no, it's just not as good. Like, the other ones are all 10s out of 10. And this one's like a 9 or an 8.7. You go, they fell off. Because everyone looks at trajectory. No one looks at how good something is, right? Like all of like Man of Steel and Batman v Superman, it got better. So people are like, oh, it's good. Even though it's like a 6 and a 5 out of 10.
I'm going to be honest. He makes a good point with the cymbals. And I think that attributes to the part. At this point, because I listen to so much music.
You're my big belly. You can't
all drums feel like they sound the same.
Having a unique sound for your drums is a good idea. I think the main thing that jumped out to me, and you let me, because this is my one piece, and I want to hear what you think about it. Because I didn't give more thoughts. For me, it's prior to what we have now, where everything samples, and you just, even on like the Rage Against the Machine records, every like rock music that's like sounds good, really well produced, for the last 30 years, each drum part is just a sample laid over where that beat is.
Well, a lot of it is using the almond break sample. Do you know what that is? The almond break?
No.
It's like the same break they use in drum and bass all the time, or a lot of electronic music, and a lot of pop music as well.
They just use the same drum.
It is the most used sample of all time.
Yeah. What I'm speaking about here is his point, I think, specifically where he started, and then I think what you're talking about goes a step further, just to address his starting point, because then we build off, is what you're talking about is way more interesting. His point is just, when you're recording a thing that's right here and a thing that's right here, you're going to get some of that big, loud, splashy thing in this microphone, even though you're not trying to get it. So if you turn up the volume of this kick drum without that mic on when you're listening back, you're going to hear all this like these loud noises, and you're like, God damn it, I didn't want that. So let's just record this, and then we'll record that separately instead of having two mics.
Well, the other problem is, do you ever turn up the volume on a song and the cymbals just start piercing your ears a little bit? That happens to me sometimes. I like a lot of like mid and upper. But also like low end in my mixes. I like loud mixes is really what I like, which just means the level of all the frequencies is compressed. Yeah. Like how I could just kill a man. Like that's like a thumpy boom 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 boom. Like that's loud in terms of mastering, right? They just made the volume really loud, but so that bass is really thuddy, and you feel it too. So it's not like there's all high end and no low end. Un momento.
Alomo is going. He's trying to say. He's going to fart. I think. I don't know. It's not something he tell me. I don't know. It's not something they
As
damage.
much as I would have loved for everyone to hear that, it's a tight room.
You don't want to smell it. It's a tight room. In a tight room with no windows. What you're saying? So you were saying is with drums. Look at the camera. Look at me.
Yeah.
Camera.
Because you're looking at me.
Right there. Camera. The camera. Look at you. All of you in the camera. Hi, Mark.
Hi.
Look at me in the camera.
I'm tired.
Talking to me. Talking to you. But no, what were you saying about the drums? The thing.
Best example, okay, I guess, is a Tool song. So what they start is with the drums, and they do something unique. And with the drums, it helps when a guitar or a bass or Maynard is writing
more interesting because
everything's more interesting because they're basing it off of the drums.
The thing that everything's starting from is more interesting.
Because think of it as you have a band that writes on. You have a bottom-up band, and they go up, where it's drums, bass, guitar, the vocals, and everything. Most pop singers, they just sing and do the guitar and work backwards. And so the drums are the last thing they really think about. When it comes to a lot of rap genre, they genuinely do start with a drum or like a drum machine, but then it's, I don't know, they do like the 4/4 because it's easy the right way.
I don't think because let me test your premise. If you just swap these drums to more interesting drums, it doesn't instantly make the song better. I think the problem is a lack of creativity.
Yes.
Everything feels uninspired overall, and you're just saying the drums. But the reason why drums I think is like the worst example to pick is you really can't do anything different on drums without turning it into a prog song, and instantly now you're doing a different thing.
Well, this is a really good example of just that. You're doing something unique and cool.
No, it's just they're mixing the drums differently. There's a different drum sound.
They're taking, it's a different drum sound, and they're also taking an element away that you wouldn't normally have on a regular beat, whether it's a pop song or a rock song or anything. They took away the cymbals completely.
Yes, I guess
they're doing something unique there.
The Tool example now confuses me because that's just a different. He's using all the same pieces. He's just playing like different structures.
That's one way you can make it different. I'm not saying because there's not really a different example I can give like this, because this is the first time I've heard of this, is like not using the samples or taking it.
Well, Queens of Stone Age, they do all this. What they do is on a lot of the things people know about them is they will just record the drums without the cymbals, and then they record the cymbals as a separate track after. So
I didn't know that.
They don't bleed into each other.
I didn't
so
know
you
that.
can do the volume of that. So that's a concept that people do, but then you wouldn't go, wow, Queens of Stone Age is really different drums, because it helps you produce things cleaner. But if you just have samples anyway, which is what everyone does, it sounds the same anyways. So having things recorded tighter and cleaner, here there's two separate topics. There's recording everything separately so you can mix it better, right?
Yeah.
But then there's also the topic of leaving something out so that everything sounds more different.
The less you know, the better.
Yes. So I guess what would you like to see? Give an example of where this, you think like in pop music, if they just like were more interesting with their arrangements, it would be more cool.
Yeah.
If they're just more thoughtful and less bland.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're definitely right. I think I saw a great video, and we could pull that up. But Everyone Wants to Rule the World, Tears by Fears. This guy was showing, I think I sent it to our dad, right, who always talks about music production, has a really good ear. He was making the point, basically, that like, if you look at like Marilyn Manson, like the production is so good. There's so many layers, and they do things. And you see that with a lot of 80s rock, right? With like Beat It, like Michael Jackson, like hits, you'll think about that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I get the joke, yeah. Beat it! Just beat it! But with all those songs, what they did is they have really interesting production.
We're next to each other now, by the way.
Yeah, we are. We're next to each other now. I'm standing behind you.
It is. Well, you are now.
This is next to each other. We go shoulder to shoulder.
No, you're like here.
I'm literally putting my neck where your neck is.
Rooms are bigger. Anyways, I think they're
What are you
good.
talking about? What are you talking about?
Anyways, guys, the wife and kids are back.
Hey guys,
We're gonna have to end this one quick.
What do you guys think? What do you think? What do you think?
Mr. Kitty is gonna come by.
What do you think? I kind of have to pee.
What
do you think?
You like my bunnies? You like my
What do you
bunnies?
think?
You like my
ADHD
bunnies?
incarnate. I'm really tired, guys.
I'm
it's
tired
okay.
as fuck, bro.
Listen to videos later. Tell someone you love them, okay? And don't get a restraining order for that. Something different maybe, but not for that.